Hello, everybody. I am back at your request. We are going to take a look at the energy surrounded around this mother and daughter. Or should I say, daughter and mother? I definitely felt a lot of power struggles going on. I felt a lot of anger and frustration on behalf of Vanessa and kind of this why me thing on the mother. Um, so, mm, how can I say this? I don't feel a good relationship at all. I don't feel a good connection between the two, even before this moment. There's a long history of war, jealousy, envy um, between the two of them. And as far as the mother, she was trying to mother her. She was trying to be mothering. She called herself leading her, teaching her. She called herself giving her advice and telling her what to do. But because of her lifestyle, she wasn't able to get that respect and honor from her daughter. So there was always some type of war and trying to prove something between one another. They're like sisters that can't stand each other but love each other. I do feel love there, but it's a disconnect that's been going on for a long time. Um, Her mother's been trying to get back into her mother role for a long time, but it looks like Vanessa won't let her in. Vanessa has been mothering in an outward kind of way, and that's what's causing the problem. Hope that makes sense. When the daughter becomes the mother, when the daughter has power over the mother, it's just downhill after that. But as far as um, the mother today, she's trying to trust this process. She's hoping and praying that Vanessa see the truth. There's a truth. There's an enlightenment that the mom wants her to get. This mom has been warning her of things all her life. Feel like she could be right today, but I feel like it's too late. So she's trying to warn her of certain things and trying to tell her what was happening when he was alive, trying to let her know, trying to show her, trying to face things to her. It kind of feels like she's purposely leaving around, or was purposely leaving around evidence and kind of steer her to find out something, like purposely leaving a newspaper in her purse. She's been trying to get Vanessa to see something for decades, was never able to do that, but wanting her to see the truth of something, wanting her to know that everybody around her, including her husband, wasn't who they say they were. So there is this thing of the mother feeling like she was trying to protect her, but I also feel this jealousy. So she's hoping that things will work out. She's hoping that Vanessa will wake up. It's not about her coming to her daughter. It's about Vanessa needs to wake up. And I hope she wakes up and sees that she is hurting people because she's hurt. She needs to see that she was played. She needs to see that people don't care about her as much as I do. Why should I be punished for speaking? Why should I be punished for trying to show you the light in a certain situation? So she's trusting that they will heal, trusting that Vanessa will wake up and connect back to her. Um, Her mom talked too much that time, that's for sure. Hoping that she will make a decision to separate from a certain way of thinking. You know, mom is just basically saying, I lost my daughter. He took my daughter from me. I lost her. And our opportunity to be mother and daughter, to have that relationship. She didn't care about me. She didn't have energy for me. It was all for him. So this is just that jealousy of mom never growing up on her own, never creating her own life, never finding a comfortable hobby or lifestyle in life. She never really got on her feet when it comes to independence. And I am not talking about money right now. The money is obvious. But spiritually, she's always been a child within. I got the mom probably about 10 and Vanessa 16. She's the oldest sister in the spirit. I got them as sisters. Vanessa 16. The mom is about 10. And the mom has never grew up. And she's hoping and trusting that they can heal. She can heal. They can connect. And hoping that Vanessa will make a decision to choose her in some kind of way. The way this mom feel about Vanessa now, she feel like she had no option but to speak or enlighten her. I really do think that she criticized her husband in front of her. That's what I really do think. She had to get it out. She's been holding back these things for a while. The way she felt about him and the life that he provided for her and how he taught her and how he changed her from her own tradition or bloodline. This mom finally was brave enough and felt like she had no option but to let her daughter know how she felt about their marriage and about their lifestyle and about how she feels like he took over her mind. It's almost like the mom is saying to Vanessa, he brainwashed you. He took you away from me. He controlled you. That's not who you are. That's not who you meant to be. That's not us. That's him. And she had that conversation with her too. And I also just heard Vanessa pretty much saying that her mom wasn't there for her during the time of death. I can see that too because she was satisfied with it. Mom was satisfied with it. Mom actually felt like, wow, he's dead now, so now I had an opportunity to have her as mine. I get my daughter back. I know this sounds so crazy. I know I'm not saying that she purposely wanted him dead. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just what I'm saying. He's gone. I can get my daughter. Now he's dead. I can get my daughter. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. I can get my daughter. The marriage is over. Their commitment is over. Their loyalty is over. She doesn't have him to hide and lean on. She didn't like this marriage from the beginning. And she was excited that he was gone. And she has the opportunity to break away and come back to herself. Yeah, that's all. This happens. This is not really big. It's not like something that we never heard of before. She wanted to take her daughter and change her mind. She wanted to train her to change her back into what she feels she should be. And Vanessa bit back. She wanted a new relationship with her daughter. She called herself doing a confessional. So this is during a time where it's always grieving for Vanessa. I just feel like that for her. It's going to always be some grieving. But during the time of grieving of this mother and daughter moment, mom said too much for her. She gave her too many truths, too many confessions, too many opinions, and she also spoke to others about her true feelings about Vanessa in that marriage. And she was really expecting her daughter to be closer to her. Yeah. And this whole thing just became demonic after that. The whole thing did. Simple story. Makes sense to me. That mom knows some secrets, of course. She sees some things that's happening. She sees the bondages that her daughter has. And now mom has to deal with the consequence of speaking up. Yeah. What did the mom know? Is there something big? Is this just I can't stand my son-in-law? Or is it bigger than that? Let's try again. What did the mom know? What does she know? Hmm. Weird. Hmm. It's almost pretty much saying that she knows that Vanessa want to go with him. That's one way of looking at this. She did not want things to go this bad. Yeah. Spoke out of turn. Spoke too much. I don't have her mother here as trying to um, steal or take money from her. I know some of you was asking me that, like, is she just money hungry? Is she just this? I don't have that. I don't have her money hungry. I have a mother that act like a child and's been acting like a child for a very long time and wanting to be the mother and the mother figure for her child and was never able to get that because she allowed her child to control her. She allowed her child to take care of her. She she went into some areas she shouldn't have. She gave Vanessa this power and control. At the whole time, this mother never liked her life. Never, never liked her life. Never liked her family as a whole and what they stand for. She never. She always felt like Vanessa was brainwashing and taken away and trying to be turned into something else. This is just feelings, though. This is not like she can't stand her own grandkids. I'm not talking about like that. She never had her child for herself, and then this man comes and takes her child before she has the opportunity to be a mother to her. And this is the consequence of that. And when that man leaves and he's gone, she believed that she was going to be able to be the mother once and for all. That was her opportunity. But everything she could have said to Vanessa, it makes her angry. Anything she say, I could just feel it. Anything that she would have said would have made her angry. And the conversation just got blown up. It just would have got blown up. And by by Vanessa not having that protection of her husband, she's snatching. She she's cutting off. I believe if her husband was here, this would have never happened. But she don't even feel like her mother was there for her during the time of his death or cared. But the truth of the matter is, it wasn't a high priority for the mother. So what can we say about this mother? Displacement. She is not in the reality of what is happening. She has entitlement. She's not even looking at this as this woman, not child. This woman lost her husband and child. She's not looking at that. She's looking at this is my daughter and she needs to be back with me. Doesn't feel like anything too big right there. When it comes to how Vanessa feels about her, she just want to be released. She's not even dealing with it. She's going to have to come back and deal with this. She ran. She just cut her off and turned her back. It's like she's running from this. This is not a release. This is a run. This is something she always probably wanted to be able to do, to stand up to her and tell her, you are not going to use what's mine and talk to me that way. You are going to respect me. You cannot tell me things that hurt. It really felt like a little kid in a way that this happened. Vanessa seems like she turned into the kid that day. She hasn't released this properly. And it could be because she's in the beginning stages of dealing with this with her mom. This is big for her to stand up and do this. And people to know about it too. I think now she understands why things were so private, and I think she understands why her husband wanted a private life now. I think she gets it. Like, just continue to take care of the stuff to have peace. So I think she's understanding the opposite of that today. She just let it go. She has so much other stuff on her mind. She let it go. She feel like she did the right thing. She don't want to have anything to do with her. She don't want to create a relationship with her. She just shut her down. I do have an offering back to her mother, though. She's just angry right now. Yeah, I got her offering back to her. Because she's not going to be able to sleep like this. The decision that she made hurt her more than it probably hurt her mom. So I have her not caring, feeling like she deserved to do this. This was what she needed to do, not wanting to be back in her mother's life. But yet, I got her going towards her mom again. Really do. She cannot live with this situation like this. Maybe she judged her too harshly. Maybe she believes she judged her too harshly. Got a woman and a man here. Maybe that's a stepfather. Maybe that's a father. I have her going back to bless them both. I really do. You know, this is that moment when people say, stay out of family business. Because this is what this is. Family business. You get so harsh on one part of the family and they'll be back friends before you know it. Or they'll be attached again before you know it. Connected again. Intoxicated again. She loves her mom. All she wanted to do was love her mom. All she ever wanted was love from her mom. And mom is still growing up. She's conflicted about this feeling she has. So she's just mad. She's just mad. Mom didn't pass the test. When her husband died, her mother behavior and verbal conversation did not pass the test. It just didn't. Yeah. See? It just didn't pass the test. That's all it was. That's it. I got Vanessa going right back to help her. Right back to love on her. Right back to soothe her. Right back to comfort her. I got her going right back. Offering to her. I got some changes coming up between her and Pisces season too. So why she kicked out? Very simple. Because of how her mother felt about her romance. Because of the things her mother said about her husband, children, lifestyle. It's been like this for a long time. Her mother never approves of what she do. Because her mother is jealous that the attention is not going to herself. That's all this is. It's nothing big. It's nothing. Let's get an outcome. Because Vanessa is deep down going back regardless. Going back to her. She needs a mother. Even if it's not the perfect mother. She needs a mother. Maybe she get to realize that. Because she didn't need her mother as much when her husband was alive. She was able to, use him as a shield. Now she's naked. Oh, both of them got a lot to learn. Much therapy is needed. They're both growing up, to be honest. Okay, I got a repeat of this. Yeah, I got a repeat. Yeah, this wasn't like I thought. This definitely wasn't like I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper than this, but it's not. It's really simple. It's really simple. It's really, really simple. Mom ignored her parenting. She did not do well in her title as a mother. And it was because of the emotional disturbance that was going on in her own personal life. Vanessa didn't feel like she was getting what she needed from her mother. And she happened to go out and create a life for herself. When she created that life for herself, she was able to be so independent. She was able to lean on her husband so much and receive his covering and protection to a point where she did not need her mother. Her mama felt that during those years. She felt the moment that her child was not leaning towards her. She felt her absence. And she began to play on that. Mom. All the way to a point where they're paying for everything for her, which is normal. But what's not normal is that the mom played on them, on their feelings to do that. I believe that this would have been done regardless. This is part of the territory. But she emotionally manipulated them to do it out of pity when they could have did it out of honor. When she could have did it out of honor. Vanessa herself could have did it out of honor. And this is a desire of a mother always wanting a deep or close relationship with her child. And then the one person she believed that was stopping that or in the way or sucking her energy, he's gone. Now he's gone. The mother wants to take that spot. And it looks like she had a moment to be closer to her. Because she could never take the spot. That's solid right there. But she had a moment to be closer to her. And instead of her getting closer to her, she used that moment for her own personal confession. And the timing was off. And not only that, she repeated that statement or those statements to other people. And Vanessa got a whiff of that. And Vanessa felt like, you're not there for me. You're tearing me down. You're not there for me. You want to talk about us. But actually the mom is just releasing herself. Remember, we got to learn from our mistakes. Vanessa's going back to her mom with this Ace of Cups. She loves her. And it may be a stepdad or just her dad. I don't know why this dad feels a little shaky right there. I don't know. But she loves her parents, whoever she look at as a father figure or a father. I don't even know why I'm testing that. I don't know. But she wants to go back. She wants to go back. And if Vanessa cannot handle the healing pain, because it's pain and healing, if she can't handle that enough alone, then I can see her going right back to her mom for some type of approval or just to show her, hey, I'm healing. Yeah, until your mom does that thing and begins to talk and speak in a way that pulls out your weakness. They hurt each other. That's what they do. They hurt each other. Okay, so we'll get back to this in the future to see what's going on. Thank you.